Hey kiddos, welcome back to my channel Information Nest. Today we are going to talk about grade 9 chapter Tissues, the body's team players. Today we are diving inside living things, not with submarines or microscopes, but with our imagination. Say hello to tissues. No, not the ones you blow your nose into. These are the tiny teamwork squads that live in plants and animals, working together to make life happen one moment, one message, one leaf at a time. Ever wondered how your fingers type so fast? Or how a tree stands tall for decades? That is tissues doing their job behind the scenes like secret agents on a mission. In plants, some tissues are always growing like overachievers, others specialize. Some store food, some give strength, and some transport water faster than your school Wi Fi. And in animals, well, tissues are everywhere. Muscles help us move, nerves help us think, blood keeps us powered up like body batteries charging everything. Epithelial tissues, they are the body's fashion designers, creating stylish layers and linings. So, if you have ever wondered what makes living things tick, it's time to zoom in because tissues are not just tiny things, they are epic heroes in disguise. Let's get ready to peel back the layers, connect the concepts, and uncover the tiny wonders of the living world. It's time to meet the tissue team. Welcome back to the marvelous world of cells and tissues, where biology meets a rock concert and each cell takes center stage. In the world of unicellular organisms, meet the amoeba, just one cell, yet it's the multitasking rock star of nature. It wiggles to move, gobbles up food, breathes without lungs, and even handles its own trash. Talk about no personal assistant. But step into the land of multicellular organisms, and it's no longer a solo show. Oh no, it's a full on symphony. Millions of cells, each trained, specialized, and grooving in their own department. Think of it like a city. Chefs cooking, those are digestive cells. Doctors healing, they are immune cells. Dancers moving, muscle cells. And messengers zipping around, nerve cells like high speed couriers. And don't forget the delivery squad, blood cells, always on the move, bringing oxygen and nutrients to every tiny neighborhood in your body. So next time you feel your heartbeat, blink your eye, or scratch your head, remember you're watching a master class in cellular teamwork. From solo legends to dream teams, cells are the true superstars of life. Hold on to your leaves because plants have joined the party too. And trust us, they are not just green wallflowers, they are full of surprises. Plant cells are smart cookies, organized, efficient, and oh so cool. Meet their VIPs, the vascular tissues, also known as the plant's plumbing crew. Xylem pumps water straight from the roots to the tippy top leaves. Phloem delivers sugary treats all across the plant, like nature's sweet courier service. The big idea here, division of labor. Every tissue sticks to its own rule, and they are absolute experts at it. Just like we have blood, the body's speedy delivery express, muscle, the movement master, the phloem, the candy courier of plants. So, whether it's a plant chilling in sunlight or you running at top speed, it's the tissues keeping everything groovy and on beat. You ever heard of the phrase, teamwork makes the dream work? Well, guess what? Your body lives by it. Let's talk tissues, not the ones you sneeze into, but tiny cell squads, all doing one awesome job together. No cell burnout here, folks. It's nature's way of keeping things efficient and fabulous. Think of it like your school club teams. Dancers, that is muscle tissue moving and grooving. Announcement crew, that is nerve tissue sending messages at lightning speed. Parcel guys, that's blood tissue delivering oxygen, nutrients, and more. And in plants, meet phloem, the waiter ferrying food from root to shoot. Even plants have a party going on. Vascular tissues work like plumbing pros, making sure water and nutrients flow just right. So, whether you're jumping in PE, solving a math problem, or soaking up the sun like a potted plant, is the marvelous world of cells and tissues keeping everything in harmony. Stay curious, stay amazed, and remember your body is made of millions of mini experts working in perfect sync. Now, that's biology magic. Plants and animals, both living, breathing wonders. But when it comes to tissues, do they share the same cellular vibe? No, not at all. Let's roll up our leaves and sleeves and find out why. Plant life, still but strong. Plants do not dance, jog, or do push ups, but they have mastered the art of being still and strong. Their tissues are like built in scaffolding, think natural architecture. Made mostly of dead cells, plants save energy while standing tall against winds, rains, even curious curves. And here is the cool part. They grow from specific zones called meristematic tissues, like tiny factory outlets at tips and roots. Their motto: stand tall, stay chill, conserve energy. Meanwhile, animals are all about action, leaping, blinking, thinking, even belting out Bollywood hits. Their tissues focus on movement, messaging, and multitasking. But that's a tale for the next week. Plant power rooted and resilient with a leafy flourish. Animals, they don't just exist. They move, groove, and explore the world around them. From cuddling kittens to sprinting cheetahs, life is in motion. That means animals need active tissues, ones that are alive, buzzing, and ready to respond. No sleepy scaffolding here. Just real time reactions, speedy signals, and muscles that flex on command. And all that movement, it takes energy. So animals eat, digest, and grow with purpose. No special growth zones needed. They are built to expand evenly from nose to tail. Here is the animal motto: move fast, eat well, stay flexible, and their tissues are totally on board with that plan. So, while plants chill in the sun, animals dash through jungles, cities, and oceans powered by tissues that are always in action. Let's hear it for the movers and shakers of biology. Stay curious and keep moving. Your tissues were made up for adventure. Welcome to the Tissue Talk Battle, where plants and animals face off in the ultimate biology showdown. Who has got the chillest vibes and who's always on the move? Plants are the Zen masters of nature. They stand tall, stay chill, and save energy like pros. Movement? None needed. They are fixed and fabulous. Energy use? Very minimal. More yoga, less cardio. Support tissues? Mostly dead cells, strong and efficient. Growth? Happening only at special spots, the meristematic VIP zones. Tissue variety? Basic but effective, like minimalist design. Organ system, simple and straightforward, no frills, all function. Plant's motto is stand tall, stay chill, conserve energy. Animals. Now entering the wild zone. Animals, the movers and shakers. Movement is constant from cuddles to jungle sprints. Energy use is high, gotta fuel all that action. Tissues are alive and active, always ready to respond. Growth uniform across the body, no special zones here. Tissue variety off the chart, specialized cells for everything. Organ system complex and localized, like body tech labs. Move fast, eat well, stay flexible is the animal motto. Welcome to the onion root showdown, where growth is royal and science takes center stage. In one corner, we have got jar 1 with its onion bulb sitting pretty, roots untouched and ready to grow like champions. And in the other corner, jar 2, same setup but with its root tips trimmed down. Will it keep growing or give up the crown? Each day, a scientist in training observe the root race, measuring root length, watching for changes, noting who is stretching out strong and who is lagging behind. Day by day, the roots in jar 1 flourish, unstoppable and fabulous. But jar 2, oops, those cut root tips seem to slow the party down. Why? Because those tips hold the meristematic magic, the growth zone that fuels the race. So, what we have learned from our onion royals? Growth needs meristematic tissue. Cut the tip, pause the progress. Plants may be quiet, but their cells know how to hustle when given the green light. Stay tuned for more botanical brilliance and remember, even onions have something to teach us. Welcome to Root Wars, the great onion experiment. Two jars, two onion bulbs, one battle for growth glory. In jar one, the root tips stayed intact, no snipping, no stress. And guess what? Those roots grew longer, stronger, and prouder than ever. Why? Because their apical meristem, the magic growth zone, was working like a pro builder on a skyscraper. And in jar two, oh, someone snipped the tips. Without that special tissue, it's like trying to drive a train with no engine. No meristem means no new cells, no growth, just a root stuck in pass mode. Let's recap like root scientists. Which onion had longer roots? Jar one. Because its root tips were intact and growing like legends. Do roots grow after cutting the tips? Nope. Once you lose the meristem, the growth train stops. Why do tips stop growing in jar 2? Because their apical meristem is gone. No new cells, no root party. So next time you chop onions, give a nod to their powerful root tips. They are not just sprouts, they are tiny scientists doing big work. Where does the plant's magic begin? Not in random places, but in secret zones known as the meristematic headquarters. These are the VIP growth regions, the 24 by 7 crew that never sleeps. Get ready to meet the squad that fuels every stem stretch and root reach. It's a meristem super team. Apical meristem, the height cracker, found at the tips of roots and shoots. This hero is all about going up, like a sunflower skyscraper soaring to the sky. Intercalary meristem, the node ninja, quietly working near nodes, helping leaves and stems bounce back after the wind starts. Lateral meristem, the girth groove, pumping up plant thickness, making stems tough and trunks tree worthy. All right, scientist in training, who helps the plant grow taller like a sunflower skyscraper? Drum roll, please. That's right. Apical meristem, the ultimate upward force. Meristem power is equal to growth magic. Stick with us, and you will never look at a stem the same way again. Let's step into the meristem lab, the top secret zone where plant growth begins. We are talking elite cellular scientists on duty, and they are no slackers. What's inside these high performance growth cells? Active metabolism, buzzing like a factory, dense cytoplasm, packed with tools and energy, thin cellulose walls, just flexible enough for faster division, prominent nuclei like glowing command centers, and guess what is missing? No vacuoles. These cells aren't storing snacks. They are too busy building new plant parts. Think of it like a construction site. Workers need tools, blueprints, and coordination, not storage lockers full of lunch boxes. Meristem cells skip the vacuoles and focus on rapid expansion mode. So, next time you see a plant growing taller or sprouting leaves, remember it all starts deep in the meristem lab where cells hustle hard and skip the clutter. Welcome to the world of meristem makeover magic. Here, young plant cells start out as blank interns, no job titles, no fixed roles, just a potential waiting to pop. But give them a little time and guidance, and bam, they differentiate into career stars. Some become xylem, the water warriors, and others turn into phloem, nature's food couriers. It's like a biology version of career counseling. Quick recap challenge time. What makes apical meristem special is the height heat, found at tips of roots and stems, helping plants grow taller like sunflower skyscrapers. Where is the intercalary meristem found? It's the node ninja, sneakily sitting near the nodes, helping plants grow between segments like leaf level elevators. Why no vacuoles in meristematic cells? Because They are too busy building to waste space on storage. They are not chilling with snacks, they are running the growth factory. Imagine you are a plant cell. Which meristem would you join and why? Mm, would you be the upward dreamer in the epical squad, the flexible fixer in the intercalary team, or the strength builder in the lateral league? Pick your plant path and embrace your cell destiny because in the meristem world, even blank slates can bloom into brilliance. Welcome back to the transformation station, where plant cells graduate from simple beginnings to superstar careers. They start out as fresh recruits, meristematic cells, young, energetic, and constantly dividing. But that's just the beginning. Because one day, poof, they stop dividing and differentiate. They grow up and take on roles like food storage pro, support specialist, photosynthesis expert. It's like watching interns become Avengers. But wait, why so many cell types? Think about it. If you were designing a superhero team, would everyone have the same power? Laser eyes and flying for everyone? Plants say no. They go all out with specialization. Xylem as water warriors, phloem as sweet couriers, sclerenchyma as bodyguards, parenchyma as sunshine converters. Each cell has a purpose. Each tissue has a story. And plants, they have mastered the art of efficiency with flair. From blank slates to brilliant specialists, welcome to the leafy league of legends. You ever wondered what is beneath the surface of a plant stem? Let's cut, stein, and zoom in because under the microscope lies a world of organized chaos. Welcome to the party inside the plant. And no, not all cells are alike. Some are round, some stretchy, some stiff as plant armor. Can you spot our tissue VIPs? Parenchyma, collenchyma, and more? Let's see. Simple permanent tissue party begins. Say hello to parenchyma, the softies of the plant world. Thin walls, living cells, lots of intercellular gaps for elbow room. These guys store food and sometimes turn into bonus specialists like chlorenchyma, packed with chlorophyll, working those photosynthesis shifts. Arenchyma, full of air, helping aquatic plants float like leafy life jackets. From food storage to floating stunts, parenchyma's got talent. And this is just the start of our cell celebration. Microscope on, minds open, because inside every stem lies a story worth zooming in on. Let's see into the flux zone, home of the colon cool trick. Is a yoga master of the plant world. Stretchy, sturdy, and serene. These elongated cells with thick corners may not chant Om, but they sure know how to support and flex. Minimal gaps, maximum strength, found in leaf stacks and climbers, keeping plants upright and graceful even when the wind gets sassy. Now it's time for some do-it-yourself botany. Junior scientists ready for microscope mania. Activity time. Plant tissue pest. Step 1. Slice that stem smooth and thin. Chef mode on. Step 2. Stain with safranin. Watch the magic blush appear. Step 3. Add glycerin. Cover it gently. Step 4. Zoom in and wow, you're staring into a bustling tissue metropolis. Can you spot parenchyma, the roomy foodies? Collenchyma, the cornered yogis? Sclerenchyma, the tough bouncers? Every slide under that lens is a story of strength, flexibility, and plant pride. So grab your lab coat, channel your inner leaf detective, and discover the hidden talent inside stems. Science isn't just about answers, it's about seeing what was always there, just zoomed in a little closer. Meet the Sclerenchyma squad, the tough guys of the plant world. Imagine a coconut wearing armor, hard on the outside, tougher on the inside. These cells do not mess around. Thick walls packed with lignin, nature's concrete. No room inside, just a solid strength. Dead but legendary, like retired bodyguards who still got the wall. Found in stems, veins, seeds, and nuts. Everywhere durability counts. They might be lifeless, but they live on as legends of plant toughness. And now we enter the elegant defender, epidermis, the plant's protective shield. Skin deep, yes, powerful, absolutely. A flat layer of cells covered in a shiny wax coat, like nature's rain jacket. And within it, stomata, magical portals that open and close with the help of guard cells building shields. They control gas exchange like gatekeepers at a VIP party. So whether it's a nut in armor or a leaf with style, plants pack serious defense under the microscope. Strength, strategy, and shields. Next time you touch a leaf or crack a seed, give a nod to the plant's power duo in disguise. Kiddos, let's dive deep into the leafy world of secrets where cells hide in plain sight. Now our mission starts. Pluck a Rio leaf, not just any leaf, but the undercover star of today's experiment. Now, be gentle, break it just a little, and peel off the thin layer like you are revealing a hidden map. Drop it into your petri dish spa, dip in water, and a splash of saffron in stain. Let it soak up color because spice need style and cells love contrast. Now, grab your slide, lay the stained layer down, cover slip in place, and boom, you're ready to zoom. As you peek into the microscope, welcome to the epidermis zone, a beautifully organized sheet of living tiles. Every cell a puzzle piece, every view a window into nature's blueprint. From real leaf to cellular close-up, you just cracked a biological mystery. Stay sharp, stay curious. Your next microscope mission is only a leap away. Say hello to the stomata, tiny pores with big responsibilities. Think of them as the plant's breathing holes, not on the nose but on the leaf surface. These little openings are pros at gas exchange. They let carbon dioxide in so plants can photosynthesize and release oxygen and water vapor like breathe in reverse. And when it comes to transpiration, the plant's way of sweating, it's the stomata keeping things cool and breezy. Standing guard are the guard cells, tiny green warriors that control opening and closing. Too sunny, they shut the gates. Too humid, they let the mist out. Smart, sensitive, and totally in sync with the nature's vibes. So next time you look at a leaf, remember it's not just chilling in the sun, it's breathing, sweating, and self-regulating. Thanks to the invisible power of stomata. Welcome to the breath of life in plants, where magic begins with a gas called carbon dioxide. It's a VIP guest at every photosynthesis party. Leaves do not have lungs, but they breathe in carbon dioxide like nature's secret handshake. And what do they give back? Oxygen and glucose, energy and air, all from a little sunlight and a lot of cellular charm. Talk about leaves living their best life. Now, for the second act, transpiration. It's not just wet, folks, it's water on a mission. Transpiration keeps plants cool when the heat cranks up. It helps water rise up from roots to leaves like an elevator with bonus nutrients. It keeps the flow going so every cell gets a sip. And if plants perspire, do they need a nap too? Well, no snooze buttons here, but stomata might take micro breaks by closing up shop to save water. Smart and stylish. From carbon gas to watery task, plants are a multitasking marvel. Time to meet some plant superheroes. Tiny, silent, but incredibly powerful. Welcome to the world of root hair superpowers and desert defenders. Uh, Down below in the soil jungle, root epidermal cells grow long, hair-like extensions, but do not call them messy. These are absorption achievers, multiplying surface area like science ninjas. Their mission? to sip water and nutrients from every speck of soil, fueling the whole plant from underground. Desert warriors are desert defense versus thirst. Meanwhile, up in the scorching deserts, plants put on armor made of cutin, a shiny waterproof wax coating over their epidermis. These waxy warriors do not just glisten, they fight off thirst. They seal moisture in, block evaporation, and say no sweat to dry habitats. From underground hair squares to sun-soaked wax shields, plants pull off incredible tricks to survive and thrive. So next time you see a cactus or tugger root, just know you are meeting Mother Nature's finest engineering. Trees do not just grow, they transform. And if you think bark is just plant wrinkles, think again. Young stems wear a soft green epidermis coat. It's flexible, breathable, and dotted with stomata, tiny pores for gas exchange, like a leafy teen with glowing skin and active pores. But as a branch ages, the epidermis begins to rupture like outgrowing an old jacket. Enter the secondary meristem, the silent builder that crafts a corky shield over time. This cork layer is made of dead, compact cells, but it's anything but useless. Loaded with suberin, a waterproof, waxy substance, it seals in protection like plant armor. No leaks, no fuss, just legendary defense. Zoom in and say it for yourself. Young stem is equal to epidermis plus stomata. Aging branch is cracked surface plus layers of cork, and those cork cells, they literally glow with a suberin shield. So, next time you run your fingers over a tree's bark, remember it's not just rough, it's resilient, regal, and reinforced by biology's finest defense system. Tree talk doesn't end at rings and roots. The skin tells the tale too. Simple versus complex. What's the big deal? You might think all plant cells looks the same, but plant tissues have a whole caste system going on. A simple tissue is made of just one type of cell, like a solo performer on stage. A complex tissue, oh, it's an entire team working like a band, orchestra, and backup dancers together. Now, let's zoom in on the xylem express, your plant's personal plumbing system. Xylem, the water express uh, that keep the plant hydrated and happy even in summer. Tracheids and vessels, the drain pipes, tubular pathways that transport water from roots to leaves like express underground tunnels. Next comes the parenchyma cells, the lunchbox carriers. They are the sidekicks, storing food and keeping the system stocked. Xylem fibers, the support poles, they are like steel beams in a skyscraper, giving strength to hold the whole structure tall. And here is a twist. Most of these xylem heroes are dead cells, but their teamwork keeps the plant stronger than ever. Dead? Yes. Dedication unmatched. So, next time you water a plant, give a nod to the silent soldiers inside. The Xylem Express delivering hydration one tubular tracheid at a time. Let's talk about the phloem food squad, where sweetness travels from leaf to root with precision and power. The leaves whip up food during photosynthesis, and phloem takes over like the plant's courier company. Let's meet the delivery team. Sieve tubes plus companion cells, the dynamic duo transporting food across the stem highways. Phloem parenchyma, the pantry manager storing extra goodies. Phloem fibers, the silent strength behind the scenes, keeping the path steady and secure. While xylem is your plumbing system, carrying water upwards, phloem is your food delivery app, bringing snacks from source to sink. Let's zoom in a little bit. Vascular bundle in action. Let's see. They are like twin tracks running through stems, leaves, and roots, powering every cell with nourishment and hydration. Ready for a cell spotting challenge? Can you spot the trachea versus the vessel cell in this animation? Tracheids, long and tapering, water creeps through tiny pits. Vessel cells, short and wide, like open pipelines for rapid water rush. Both belong to xylem. Both are dead. But oh boy, do they deliver? Water and food flowing in harmony. That is the vascular bundle magic. Children, in this slide, I have highlighted xylem and phloem's uh, purpose, teamwork, and differences. And I have also certain points that will keep you remember about xylem and phloem. First one, when we talk about this function, for xylem, it is water transport. For phloem, it is food transport. The direction of xylem and phloem, when we talk about it, the xylem will transport the water upward only, but the phloem will uh, transfer the food both upwards and downwards. And when we talk about its cell type, mostly the xylem cells are dead, but the phloem cells are mostly living. And coming to the cell variety, in xylem we have tracheids, vessels, fibers, and parenchyma. In phloem we have seed tubes, companion cells, fibers, and parenchyma. Talking about its location, xylem is located inside the vascular bundle, and the phloem is located outside the vascular bundle. Welcome to the Bodybuilders Club, where tiny cells join forces to create mighty animal tissues. They are the reason you can move, think, breathe, and feel. Let's meet the Fab Four of tissue teamwork. Epithelial tissue, your body's stylish cover up. It lines organs, covers surfaces, and guards against germs. Connective tissue, the body's duct tape. It links, supports, stores, and transports from bones to blood. Talking about muscular tissue, the powerhouse square. It lets you run, dance, smile, or even blink. Next comes the nervous tissue, the electric network. It controls thoughts, reflexes, and sends messages faster than lightning. Each type does a unique job, but together they are unstoppable like a superhero team inside you. So, every step you take, every breath you make, there is a tissue that's got your back. Ready to explore each one up close? Let's dive into the tissue universe that makes animals tick. Flex, contract, relax. It's muscle magic in motion. Found in your limbs, chest, and even your digestive tract, these muscle cells are built to move. Let's meet the muscle tree. Smooth muscle, which is soft and silent, working inside lungs and intestines. Involuntary, spindle shaped, and tireless. When we talk about the skeletal muscle, it's your workout buddy, voluntary, striped, and all about action. And when we talk about cardiac muscle, it is the heart's rhythm master, never missing a beat. Now, presenting your body's courier service, that is blood, part of the connective tissue family, designed to connect, support, and deliver like a champ. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to every corner, picks up waste, delivering it to the liver and kidneys. It contains plasma, RBCs, WBCs, and platelets, all working together to keep traffic flowing. So, whether it is movement, magic, or delivery duty, these tissues keep your body in action from heartbeat to high five. Teamwork in every tissue because your body runs on cellular coordination. The epithelial tissue is your skin's covering, your mouth, and even the lining of your blood vessels. It's like nature's bubble wrap, covering, protecting, and regulating everything beneath it. These cells are tightly packed, no gaps allowed, not even for a sneaky germ. They form the entry gates and exits, controlling what comes in and what goes out. And beneath them, a basement membrane is solid, supportive, and always there to back them up. Whether it's a gentle cheek lining or a tough skin shield, epithelial tissue is your body's silent gatekeeper. Smart, strong, and stunningly strategic. Next time you look in the mirror, thank your epithelial heroes. They are working hard behind the scenes, layer by layer. In the world of epithelial tissues, each shape is a specialist doing jobs like a pro. First comes the simple squamous epithelium, which is thin and flat like pizza slices. These cells let gases zoom across in alveoli and blood vessels. The fun fact is they are so thin, oxygen barely knocks before entering. Fast track delivery. Coming to stratified squamous epithelium, they are like layers on layers, like a brick wall protecting your skin and mouth from life's daily drama. The fun fact about this stratified squamous epithelium is that these cells can handle a hot samosa or a spicy pickle, no sweat. Next comes the columnar epithelium. It is tall and proud, absorbing nutrients in your intestines like gourmet waiters. The fun fact is that these cells have microvilli, tiny finger-like extensions that increase surface area. More fingers, more food. Next comes the ciliated columnar epithelium. Same tall look but with cilia. That is hair-like structures that sweep mucus like janitors of your windpipe. Cilia beat over 1,000 times a minute faster than any cleaning crew. Next comes the cuboidal epithelium, which is cube-shaped cells handling filtration and secretion in kidney tubules and glands. Tiny but mighty. They are like storage units with plumbing skills. And last is your glandular epithelium. These cells fold inward to form secretive little glands secreting everything from sweat to enzymes. Some glands release stuff right into the bloodstream. Others prefer exit via ducts, very private, very precise. Let's zoom out and ask the big question. Why are tissues so important? Well, they are the behind the scenes team that keeps every organ functional, coordinated, and alive with purpose. They shape your body like scaffolding for organs. They support your movement, breathing, and heartbeat. They transport from nutrients to signals. They protect sealing of threads and regulating entry points. Think of tissues as the wiring, piping, and insulation of the human machine. Understanding them isn't just biology, it's decoding the engineering marvel of you. Meet this support squad, the tissues that literally hold it all together. From your bones to your blood, connective tissues are the body's construction team, binding, supporting, and protecting every part with purpose. What makes connective tissue unique? Its cells are loosely packed, unlike the tight knit epithelial crowd. They float in a matrix, an intercellular substance that does all the heavy lifting. Depending on the job, that matrix changes its style. Jelly like, soft support like in cartilage, fluid flowing transport that is blood, dense for tendons and ligaments, rigid full on strength hollow bones. Next, the liquid conductor, which is our blood, the MVP of movement and messaging. It's a connective tissue with a fluid matrix called plasma, rich with proteins, salts, and hormones. And floating inside a delivery team is red blood cells, that is your RBCs. They are the oxygen carriers. And comes the white blood cells, that is WBCs, your immune warriors, and the platelets. They are the repair crew at injury sites. Blood transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and even acts as waste disposal, removing the trash to liver and kidneys. It's like an internal courier service with 24 by 7 dispatch. So, next time your heart beats, your joints move, or your skin heals, thank the connective tissue support squat, keeping life stage flowing and strong. Say hello to bone tissue, the architectural legend of your body. It's like the steel skeleton inside a skyscraper, holding you upright, steady, and secure. Your backbone doesn't just make you stand tall, it's like the pillars of a house, keeping everything balanced. And yes, surprise alert, bones are stronger than concrete, but they are not just solid slabs. Bones are multitaskers. They protect vital organs, they support muscles, they produce blood cells in the bone marrow, all while staying tough and totally non flexible. Because let's face it, you don't want your skeleton flopping around. That stiffness is thanks to their rigid matrix full of calcium and phosphorus, making bones the ultimate support squad for your body's daily mission. So, whether you are sprinting, stretching, or striking a pose, your bones are quietly doing the heavy lifting. Strong, smart, and silently spectacular. Hold up. Ever wondered what keeps your bones from flopping like cooked noodles when you kick a football or land a cartwheel? Meet the ligaments. Your body's very own elastic ropes. Their job to connect bone to bone, holding the skeleton together with flexible strength. Next time you kick a football and your leg stays in one piece, thank your ligaments. They are the unsung heroes, keeping your knee bones locked and loaded. Ever seen gymnasts twist like spaghetti? That's ligaments in action. They allow bending and stretching, but still keeps the bones stable and secure like rubber bands with a brain. Here comes the tendons, your body's muscle to bone connectors. Without them, movement would be, well, floppy and weird. When you lift your school bag, it's not just muscles doing the work. Tendons transmit the pull directly to your bones. They are the force bridges that let your actions become motion. Tendons may not stretch like rubber bands, but they are super tough. They can withstand forces strong enough to tow a mini car. Seriously, that's next level durability. Flexible enough to handle pressure, but firm enough to hold you together. Tendons are the unsung heroes of movement. Meet cartilage, the soft hero between your bones. It's the cushion that stops your skeleton from sounding like a box of dry sticks. Pinch your ear and fold it. Feels bendy, right? That is cartilage at work. Flexible yet firm, like nature's springy foam. Sharks are full on cartilage creatures, no bones at all. And guess what? That's why they twist, turn, and glide like underwater gymnasts. Whether it's cushioning your joints or giving shape to your nose, cartilage keeps the body smooth, silent, and spring loaded for action. Say hello to the flesh protectors of your body, areolar and adipose tissues. They do not just sit around, they cushion, repair, and keep you warm like cellular comforters. When we talk about areolar tissue, the handyman helper, think of it as a biological bubble wrap stuffed between your skin and muscles, filling the gaps like a packing pro. It holds organs in place, gives support where needed, and even jumps in when tissues need repairing. This tissue is your body's mini handyman, fixing cuts, patching tears, and never charging a fee. And let's talk about adipose tissue, the fat filled insulation. Meet your built in insulation layer. Found just under the skin, this tissue stores fat and keeps you warm like a fluffy jacket liner. Bears do not pack snacks for winter. They rely on adipose tissue to survive long hibernation naps. Stored fat is equal to survival fuel plus cozy vibes. From bandaging bruises to braving blizzards, areolar and adipose tissues are always on duty. Quiet, soft, and absolutely essential. Muscular tissue are the real movers of your body. Whether you are running a race or digesting lunch, these muscle cells are constantly working behind the scenes. Made of muscle fibers, long, lean cells that contract and relax with stunning precision. They house contractile proteins, the engines that power every twitch and stretch. Together, they help you move voluntarily, like waving your hand, and involuntarily, like pumping blood or digesting food. The types of muscles are simplified. First comes your striated muscles. These are your action muscles, right under a microscope and totally under your control. They help you sprint, dance, climb stairs, or strike a hero pose. Next comes your smooth muscles, soft and silent workers. You do not control them. They move food through your stomach, air through your lungs, and blood through your vessels. Spindle shaped and always curved. And last is your cardiac muscles. These heartbeat specialists never take breaks. Found only in the heart, they are striated like skeletal muscles, but involuntary like smooth ones. They pulse in perfect rhythm, keeping life flowing one beat at a time. From blinking to breathing, from smiling to sprinting, muscular tissue powers your every move. Invisible engines with unstoppable energy. Let's dive deep into striated and smooth muscles, the two very different bodybuilders working behind the scenes. First, let's see how these voluntary movers, which are nothing but your striated muscles, are working. These are your skeletal muscles, the ones you control, found in arms, legs, and all places where action happens. When we talk about its shape, it is long, cylindrical, and unbranched. Its nuclei is many, sitting at the edges. The location is in the muscles that help you type, walk, jump, or flex. Under a microscope, they show stripes just like tiger fur, fierce and fabulous. And coming to smooth muscles, the silent operators, these muscles never ask permission. They work in silence, controlling inner movements like digestion and circulation. Its shape is spindle shaped with pointed ends, and its nuclei is single and centered. It's found in stomach walls, blood vessels, and iris of the eye. They are like secret agents of the body, pushing food down while you sleep, handling machines you never notice. One set marches on command, the other sneaks around without warning. Together, they keep you balanced, nourished, and unstoppable. Time to meet the unstoppable force inside your chest, the cardiac muscles. Found only in the heart, these tireless tissues beat like a lifetime drummer, 24 by 7, never missing a beat, even when you're binge watching your favorite show. They are cylindrical but also branched, helping heart cells connect like a web of coordination. Most have just one nucleus right in the center, compact, focused, and ready for rhythm. And here is a wild part. Cardiac muscles never tire out. They are nature's original endurance champions, fueling every heartbeat from birth to your 100th birthday. Built to pump, built to last, cardiac muscles are living proof that great things happen when cells work together with heart. And here is a quick reference table for your understanding. Uh, Children, kindly go through it and make a note of it. Ever touched something hot and yanked your hand back without thinking? That is nervous tissue working its magic. Your body's very own Wi Fi system, sending signals at lightning speed so every part stays connected. Nervous tissues lets you respond to the world around you, whether it's feeling a breeze, hearing your name, or jumping in surprise. Each neuron is a tiny messenger with three powerful parts: the cell body, like mission control coordinating all activity, dendrites, antenna like branches catching incoming signals, and the axon, a super speed cable that sends messages down the line. A single neuron can stretch up to 1 meter long. Imagine it running from your spine to your toes. That's some serious body coverage. From thoughts to reflexes, neurons keep the conversation flowing, fast, focused, and fantastically wired. Nervous tissue is the quiet tech genius inside you. Have you ever had an experience of touching a hot pan and shouting ouch before you could blink? That's not magic. It's a neuron speed release. The signal zips from your skin to the brain and strikes your muscles. Move away now. Welcome to your body's lightning fast reaction squad. If you when you're typing a message, your fingers dance on your phone screen because neurons give muscles their marching orders. It's like pressing buttons on a remote and your body responds instantly. And how the signal travels? These signals are called nerve impulses. They leap from one neuron to the next like passing notes in class. Quite quick and crucial. Brain plus muscles will create the rapid reaction team. Nervous tissue connects with muscular tissue like a superhero duo, thinking plus action. This combo lets animals dodge danger, chase snacks, or score goals all in the blink of an impulse. So, next time you twitch, tap, or take off running, remember the silent signals behind it all. Fast, focused, and fantastic. Did you know your brain holds around 86 billion neurons, that is more than the stars in our galaxy. And yet, these neurons never touch each other. Instead, they leave a teeny tiny gap called a synapse where signals leap across like tiny lightning bolts. Each signal is a nerve impulse zipping through your body to help you move, feel, and react in the blink of an eye. Name the tissue responsible for movement. That's easy. Muscular tissue. It comes in three awesome types: striated muscle for voluntary moves like typing or dancing, smooth muscle for silent work like digestion, and cardiac muscle is the heartbeat champ. And next question is, what does a neuron look like? Picture a tiny tree inside your body. Cell body, the trunk's base, managing all signals, dendrites, branch like arms catching info, axon, the long trunk carrying messages, nerve endings like roots passing the signal to the next neuron. It's nature's electric messenger, compact, stylish, and endlessly busy. From trees of thought to cosmic neuron counts, your body is a universe of action and ideas. Now, that's a fact worth remembering. Let's look at some core concepts with metaphors and memorable flair. First comes the three features of cardiac muscles, heartbeat heroes. They are cylindrical and branched like woven electrical cables, making sure each pulse connects smoothly. Each cell usually has one nucleus snug in the center, focused and efficient. Most importantly, they show rhythmic contraction and relaxation, beating non-stop since birth. Talk about full-time commitment. Next, the functions of areolar tissue, the handy cushion crew. It fills gaps between organs like packing foam in a box of valuables. It supports internal organs, quietly holding the body's puzzle pieces in place. It helps repair tissues, acting like a body's personal handyman, fixing minor tears and bruises with silent dedication. From heartbeats to healing, these tissues are working round the clock to keep you moving, feeling, and recovering instantly. And there you have it, tissues, the tiny teams working behind the scenes to make every blink, breath, bounce, and burp possible. From stretchy ligaments to heartbeat heroes, from cushiony cartilage to speedy neurons, your body is like a perfectly wired smart machine with no charging required. But wait, did you know that some nerve impulses travel faster than a Formula One car? Or that your bones rebuild themselves like self repairing robots? We are only scratching the surface. So, if you thought this chapter was cool, just wait till the next one. More science, more stories, and yes, more fun facts that will blow your brain shocks off. Hit that subscribe button and join me again because we are only getting started on this wild body adventure. Stay curious, stay awesome, and I will see you soon on the next learning journey, only on Information Next. Thank you all for your loving support.